Hello everyone, this is Sunny from Planeus. Today I want to show you our new schedule support agent on Tulip, a practical example of how we're using Tulip AI agent to further connect planning and frontline execution in a real operational setting. Now, even when planning and execution are well connected, there's always a gap. Operators often do not have the full picture of a plan. So naturally, questions comes up, like why should I do this first? Can I change the sequence? If I start this job now, will it block something more urgent? And in many cases, this leads to interruptions. Operators might have to stop what they're doing and go and ask supervisors or planners. Then the supervisors or planners will have to find the right time to check the plan and answer those questions. By using Tulip's new AI agents, we built the schedule support agents, an operation-focused agent that supports operators directly within their workflow. It allows operators to quickly understand and interact with the schedule created in Planeus without leaving their working environment. Let me walk you through a simple scenario. Now we're in a toy car factory, and after production steps like turning and drilling, these model cars need to be painted. And imagine an operator is working in the painting booth 3500, which is here. The operator is now standing in front of their tulip painting station and is about to start the next assigned job. But before starting, the operator might want to plan a little bit ahead. For example, I can see one task here, but what about my upcoming task for next week? Instead of asking a planner, we can ask the AI agent. So here we are in front of the schedule support agent, and the operators can talk to the schedule support agent where it can give me a clear and contextual overview for the upcoming assigned task in my painting booth. So the schedule support agent is reading through Planeus and telling me what are my tasks. Of course, able to notify if there's any problems. I can ask them, hey, please give me article details. I will fetch through Planeus and tell you what kind of articles are there with a more accurate results and accurate details. And sometimes the operator might also want to understand something that is schedule related. For example, when is this color change planned? So it tells me that first you do green and then you have to change to white. In a more critical situation, for example, before starting a long-running task that blocks a machine for hours or even days, the operator might want to understand potential risks. Are there any delays or issues that people should be aware of? For the question, the operator can go and consult the agent. The agent will analyze the schedule and highlight anything relevant, like delays, resource conflicts, and dependency that could impact the machine or station when you start the job. So in this case, the AI schedule agent is able to tell you there's an alert. If you start it now, there will be a problem. And if the use case allows it, the agent can even go one step further. Within defined planning boundaries, it can help resolve certain issues directly. So instead of waiting for planners to respond, problems can be handled immediately and the production can continue without necessary delays. Now I'm able to check it again. Now it has to move all the tasks, so to make sure everything is aligned. If we go back to Planeus, we're able to see that all the conflicts have been resolved by the AI itself. And of course, how far this capability is used always depends on the specific environment and what is appropriate for that operation. But overall, these are what we can already achieve by using the schedule support agent. So, What the schedule support agent is doing here is quite simple. It supports the operator right at the moment of execution when they have questions or inquiries about the plan, and also help them escalate when there's a problem. It makes the plan instantly understandable and actionable for everyone who follow them using Tulip. With that said, the schedule support agent is just the first Tulip agent that we have accomplished. We are currently actively testing and creating different kinds of agents that can enhance the Tulip ecosystem so that we make AI not just some hype-driven things, but an actual useful tool for the shop floor. Thank you very much and have a nice day.